There's this point right in between beginner and intermediate where everyone seems to get stuck. You know your chords, you know a scale or two, you know some songs, and maybe even a little bit of music theory. But that's where it all kind of ground to a halt. So what exactly can you do to reignite that momentum and make that final push into official intermediate territory? Let's get into it. The first thing we need to do is properly define this advanced beginner stage. Most of the time we divide guitar progress up into three main categories: beginner, intermediate, and advanced. But I think it's very important that we acknowledge this advanced beginner stage that sits right in between beginner and intermediate. Now, an advanced beginner guitarist would definitely know all their open chords and even be able to play a bar chord or two if they needed to. They would know all the most popular basic strumming patterns, they would have a basic understanding of the most essential music theory, and they'd probably be able to play a pretty good batch of beginner-friendly songs from start to finish. What they wouldn't be doing is efficiently navigating the fretboard, playing confidently in any and every key, adding cool dynamics to their rhythm playing, figuring out songs by ear, improvising a decent solo, or tackling songs that go beyond chords, strumming patterns, and basic riffs. So if you feel like you might fall somewhere into this advanced beginner category, what exactly is it that's keeping you from moving forward? Well, it's not just about putting in more hours or pushing yourself to learn harder techniques. The reason you're not pushing past this plateau is because you're trying to finish a puzzle without all the pieces. But real quick, you know what I've realized recently? That as someone who teaches guitar every single day, I constantly get the itch to learn more myself. Whether it's deepening my understanding of music or just improving my video editing skills. And I found the perfect place for that: Skillshare. I recently dove into Jacob Collier's class on creating your unique musical sound, which was super inspiring. And I've also been working through this class on video editing with Ali Abdal, which I've noticed is really helping me become a more efficient editor when I'm making these videos. What I especially love about Skillshare is that world-class creatives teach there. Professional illustrators, renowned designers, successful musicians, and entrepreneurs. You're learning directly from people who've actually achieved success in their field. And you can choose from thousands of classes, something for hobbies, something for your career, or something just for fun. So the first 500 people to use my link in the description or scan this QR code will receive a 1-month free trial of Skillshare. Get started today. Now, let's get back to the lesson. So I've reduced this advanced beginner problem down to three main issues. And the first one is lack of connection. Every time you learn a new chord, a new scale, or a new riff, it's completely disconnected from what you already know. Like everything is living on its own little island. What good players can do is create these little bridges between all the things they learn, creating this kind of web of guitar knowledge. Then every time you learn that new riff or new chord shape, you figure out how it fits into what you already know. That then allows you to take that new thing that you've learned and use it beyond the context you learned it in. For example, let's take the chords from the song Fake Plastic Trees by Radiohead. I love those chords. Well, if I take the time to learn how keys and chords work, I would know that these are just fancy versions of some of the chords in the key of A major. And that means I could totally use them for my own progressions in this key. Stealing little things like these from different songs and then connecting them to concepts we already know is exactly how we begin to deepen our understanding of the instrument. Now, one other type of connection I recommend focusing on comes about through developing your ear. And what this does is connect what your hands are doing with what you're hearing, a very vital part of being a musician. And there are countless ways to work on this, but a good starting point is learning how to find the key of a song by ear. I'm gonna link a lesson down in the description that walks you through that process if you don't know how to do it yet. Our next problem area is technique. In just about every single player stuck in this advanced beginner stage, I see bad technique habits. And every time you practice with a bad habit, you are just imprinting that habit into your playing. The longer you do it, the harder it'll be to get rid of it. And there's really one main way to tackle this problem, and that involves recording yourself. No matter what level you're at, we're all capable of objectively judging someone's guitar playing. We know what's good and what's bad, and we need to be able to make those same critiques of ourselves. Does our strumming sound choppy and disjointed? Are we overbending our strings? Do our chord changes sound clunky? Are we letting too many strings ring out? The players who really progress quickly are the ones who record everything they do, watch it back, and intentionally aim to fix those bad habits. The number one technique quick fix I have for you is to pay attention to how relaxed you are when you play. There are 0 times while you're playing where you should tense up. Even if you're playing something challenging, you should be relaxed. It usually starts with your pick grip, so don't bear down on it too hard, and then make sure you relax every muscle in your arm all the way up to your shoulder. The goal is to have your playing look like this. Now, our third and final problem area is practice. And what I see with a lot of plateaued guitarists is that they've completely filled their plate up with things they want to work on. And rather than actually consuming and internalizing the things on that plate, they just keep piling on more and more, as if one more trick or tip or concept will satisfy their problem. You are trying to learn too many things at once. I've said it before and I'll say it again. An excellent use of the fundamentals always sounds better than a poor execution of a bunch of fancy chords or scales. Learn, master, and make music with the basics. Most of the best songs of all time are not complicated. Trim off all that excess stuff for now and you'll be thanking yourself later. I also think it's important to make sure that when you do practice something, that you're doing it in a musical context. So when you practice a scale, for example, don't just practice it in silence. Put on a track in the same key and play along like this. This will help you build even more connections, and it'll also make practicing some of the more mundane things a lot more fun. So that's gonna do it for this video. For those of you that are interested, I just launched my brand new fretboard navigation course, The Connected Guitar. So if you wanna learn more about it, you'll find a link down in the description. Big thank you again to Skillshare for sponsoring today's video. Make sure you go grab that free trial. I'm sure you'll enjoy it as much as I do. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.